Hello investors, welcome to the show!
Hindi kailangan mahal
ang magmahal.
These products look saleable.
Love your car, drive it clean. Do you have what it takes to be the next big thing? Is your idea a potential game changer? Can your company bring us to the future today? Let us help you scale up your business.
3 investors are looking for the ultimate pitch. The reward of 150,000 pesos will be given per finalist as their seed money to scale up their business and get a chance to win the ultimate prize of 500,000 pesos. Hundreds of small and medium enterprises heeded the call and lined up their best ideas. After 2 grueling months of presentations, finalists were chosen for the final pitch day. In the next 6 weeks, we will see how they will compete against each other and get the investors to cash in on their pitch. Which company has the assets to bring in the cash? Which product is a cut above the rest? Whose pitch will impress? 15 teams, 5 finalists. 1 team to be named the ultimate entrepreneur. This is Scale Up.
I'm Janeena Chan. Welcome to the 4th weekly finals of Scale Up. Today, we'll meet 3 companies who dream of scaling up their business. From a hairstylist, a fitness buff, and a company who advocates for sustainability in their products. These entrepreneurs will try and convince our investors that they deserve 500,000 pesos in fresh capital. Now, who do they need to convince exactly? First up, we have Pepe Torres, Maya's Chief Marketing Officer. Pepe has over 14 years of brand building, business growing, and award-winning experience in global, regional, and local roles for top companies. Lorin is the co-founder of Tinybuds, a family-owned, female-led baby care product company founded in 2009. From a one-product company when it first began, now it has over 50 innovative natural baby care essentials and is one of the top baby personal care brands. Miguel Guerrero is the co-founder and CEO of Boozy.ph, an on-demand liquor delivery service. From a simple website, Boozy.ph has grown to over 100 employees with 4 hubs in Manila and Cebu and its own delivery app. 3 entrepreneurs already made it to the final cut from the 15 who were chosen from those who signed up from our call-out last year. And every week, we will meet the remaining finalists for the Pitch Showdown, where one will be chosen to move on to the final round and receive the initial 150,000 pesos seed money. The end goal is to scale up their business with the seed money for a chance to win the final investment of 500,000 pesos. We'll meet 3 more finalists this week, and let's see who gets the final nod of the investors. Let's kick things off this week with A1 Protein.
I'm Justin Ken V. Faustino, a registered pharmacist and owner of A1 Protein.
Fitness inside and out is A1 Protein's advocacy, which has since turned into a profitable business. Its CEO and a registered pharmacist as well, Justin Faustino, create a well-researched supplement designed for bodybuilders. Can he also build a big proposal to impress our investors and bring home the seed money?
Hello, A1 Protein. What do you have for us today?
I started my career way back October 2018 as a community pharmacist in the generics pharmacy. October 2018 until March 2020 when pandemic happens. I started to take a vacation leave. Natakot po ako kasi nga COVID po eh. Na-realize ko na mag-business. At lalo ko napagtanto na hindi pala yung mga marunong at magaling yung nakapag-adapt o nakapag-adjust, kundi yung mga madidiskarte at yung mga marunong mag-adapt kung ano yung binibigay sa atin ng mundo. Kasi nung naging estudyante kasi ako, sobrang hirap mag-camp up, maging healthy and fit kasi sobrang mahal ng mga pagkain at ng mga supplements. Lalo na yung mga sa Philippines, ang supplement nagdo-dominate is mga world-class, mga international brand. Kaya I started to come up a local brand where areas dito po nag-manufacture. Here are the 10 servings, the dark chocolate. Each sachet contains 120 calories. We decided to combine the well-researched the best ingredients. 25 grams of protein, mainly source of whey protein isolate and whey concentrate. It helps to build muscle. The 5 grams of BCAA helps for the recovery. And on top of that, it has an ultimate weight loss formula, the 1000 mg, the L-carnitine, and the CLA helps for the metabolism. And on top of that, there have a 2000 mg high in antioxidant and organ support complex. Kasi po, usually po, ang sa whey protein po, more on pure protein lang po. Wala pong mga vitamins po. Nagkama po ako ng ganong idea kasi nagkaroon po ng pandemic. Usually po nagkaroon ng hoarding ng mga vitamins na sobrang hirap. Kasi nga, nag-priority po ako ng naglagay ako ng vitamins na pwede naman pala, bakit hindi ginagawa? Here are my photos. Here are me.
Wow, that's you!
It's the July 2019. Ay, 2019. I am here.
Long hair pa, parang si Pepe lang.
Ibang reality show na pala.
Kaya rin po nag-come up ng ganito para makatulong din po sa mga gustong matutong mag-fitness in the most affordable, the most accessible way. Si A1 Protein po is available nationwide via Shopee, Lazada, and our to the page. Kasi sobrang mahal po kasi kung familiar po kayo sa protein powder, lahat po sila nakatab.
You can actually give them to the investors so we can take a closer look at them.
I prepare a sample for you.
Wow.
Okay.
Talaga.
Okay,
This one is for you, ma'am.
thank you.
I do need to bulk up, so.
This is a dark chocolate, sir.
Are we gonna get abs after this? Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, scale up.
Scale up your muscles.
Scale up your muscles.
Here me.
Wow, that's you.
It's the July 2029.
May pag-asa pa tayo, Miguel.
Papasok pa tayo sa December 2022.
Sa next lookbook.
My vision in A1 Protein is to improve the quality of life and to make the nutrition easier for everyone in the world. Kasi po, usually sa nutrition po kasi, marami pong gustong matuto, pero hindi rin po alam yung gagawin. Here in A1 Protein, we are not just about selling. We are selling a story. We are educating to our clients how to take a proper nutrition.
Maybe we can take a closer look at the boxes as well,
Yeah.
and also the smaller boxes.
Okay, Justin, thank you so much for sharing your story, your passion, and your purpose. Also, I think you're clearly a great ambassador for your brand. Super fit. I don't think I could sell it the way you could sell it. Can you describe for us who your ideal target market is and why should they choose A1 protein over the other alternatives?
My target market is the one who is the fitness enthusiast.
Okay.
Just a regular person who wants to be fit.
Can I confirm, Justin, what would be because you were talking about how right now there's a lot of global players, right? So what's your edge against them? Is it the form factor na it comes in sachets? Are you the only one to do that in the Philippines?
Here in the Philippines, we have two brands that the same packaging.
Okay.
We are the local brands here in the Philippines that has the sachet.
Okay.
The first, would you say?
We are only two.
I
Two
see.
local
Two
brands.
local brands. Who has
Okay.
the packaging has sachet. We have the same style.
I understand.
I have a couple questions about actually the packaging itself. Because you mentioned more than protein, you have all these other benefits, right? And I can see clearly from your packaging that you are trying to communicate all of that, but it is a little cluttered. So if I could ask you, Justin, like in one line, how would you describe your protein powder with all of the benefits included?
I can say A1 Protein is a versatile whey protein. Well-rounded and strong.
One of the tips that I would suggest is to clean up our messaging so that you have one very strong line and you can just put all the other details like on a smaller level. Also, when you say benchmark, let me clarify, why is it the benchmark?
Because, like what I said, the benchmark is a standard when it comes to whey protein. It's not just about the protein itself. We should add the BCAA, the fat loss support, and most especially the vitamins itself. Because I am proud to say that all proteins available in the world does not have that kind of formulation.
Unique formulation. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah. In other words, it's an all-in-one product.
It's an
Sure.
all-in-one product.
This is a one-of-a-kind formulation.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And actually, just to piggyback on the tip from Lorin, I feel like what I took away, the way you're wanting to uniquely bring this to life is you're saying this is the only whey protein that helps you get fit inside and out.
Yes,
right?
sir.
So I feel like that's kind of like the simple thing you want
Yes.
to capture on your packaging, right? Parang inside and outside, like this helps you get fit better than any other whey protein. Something for you to think about, to really simplify and make your uniqueness come to life in the packaging.
So, of course, thank you for letting us try your product. I'm not a naturally chocolate person, but I really like the taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For one. And now that we have a better understanding for product, could you let us know, of course, how you came up with the process of developing, parang how did you decide na, okay, it should have L-carnitine, it should have milk thistle, and badly put, just explain to us your blood, sweat, and tears in terms of like developing the whole product, the ingredients, the packaging.
And as a fitness enthusiast, alam ko rin po kung ano yung pangangailangan ng bawat nag-gym o kaya gusto maging fit sa isang sachet na masarap. Kasi nagda-diet din kami, sir. Yung mga pagkain din po namin, di na nga po masarap. Pati ba naman po yung inumin namin na whey protein, di pa rin masarap. Kaya we took a lot of series of tests to get the desired taste test na na pasok sa lahat ng tao na di ganong matamis, di ganong matabang, saktuhan lang po.
In the future, what other product lines are you planning to add if ever?
This third quarter of 2022, we are planning to a fat burner supplement in capsule and a zero-calorie drink and a pre-workout energy drink.
That's it for pitch number 1. Thank you so much, A1 Protein. Now let's move on to the next pitch. Let's welcome Aloha Salon Spa and Aesthetics.
My name is Jopay Corioso. I'm the owner of Aloha Salon Spa and Aesthetics. I've been doing this business for almost 10 years now.
From your hairstyle, your makeup, to your body wellness, this salon has got you covered. Jopay, the owner of Aloha Salon Spa and Aesthetic, has been in the industry for years. Her expertise made her business thrive in her hometown in Bicol. Will her style shine as she meets our investors?
Aloha Salon, what are you bringing to the table today?
That time, ano pa po yan, happy scissors pa siya. Naging aloha na siya kasi pumili na rin ako yung mas magaan sa tenga, mas madaling matandaan kasi masyadong mahaba yung dati eh. From salon and makeup studio, naging salon and spa na siya. Plano lang ako na mag-branch out sa Bicol. Originally, branch lang talaga dapat siya. Pero dahil nga sa pandemic at madalas mag-lockdown, naisipan ko na siguro mag-focus na lang po muna doon kasi sayang din naman yung rental dito sa Manila. Tapos, since nandito rin ako sa Manila, dahil nandito yung career, yung makeup career, kailangan ko din ng mga trusted na tao at mga well-trained na tao na nandun dapat para kampante ako kahit nandito ako. So, lahat ng staff ko dito sa Manila, dinala ko na lang sila sa probinsya. At nung bago ako mag-start doon sa Aloha, medyo kinakabahan talaga ako dahil probinsya yon. Hindi yung katulad dito sa Manila na pag nag-promo ka dyan sa labas, may mga walk-in na papasok sa probinsya, wala akong ka-idea kung ano, kung carry ba doon yung sistema ng may spa, may aesthetic services. Kasi ang kilala lang naman nila sa probinsya is yung mga parlor, yung mga typical na salon lang. Wala naman mga spa services. Yun na yung nag-final na talaga ako na, sige, maghahanap na ako ng pwesto dito, ita-transfer ko na siya dito, tapos eto na, bahala na, to follow na lang, pag-aaralan ko na lang kung ano yung magiging flow doon ng business since madali naman silang kilitiin. Sa mga nasa probinsya, madaling kilitiin. Basta ipakita mo lang sa kanila yung mga services mo, pakita mo naman sa kanila na sincere ka sa mga binibigay mong services na ma-afford nila. Tatangkilikin nila yon. Bago pa mag-start, nakakatuwang part to kasi bago pa mag-start yung renovation ng Aloha, dahil nakaset na siya sa isip ko na mag-i-start na talaga ako. Okay na to, final na to, ipupush ko na to. Sa town namin, we have 75 barangays. So napakalaki, sa town pa lang namin yun. Tapos nagpa-print ako ng 50 pieces na tarp na parang will open soon, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos, pinalagay ko siya sa lahat ng barangay. So, marami masyado. Yung mga malalayo na, hindi ko na napalagyan. So, nagpalagay na lang ako sa mga boundaries, then sa mga boundaries din ng iba pang town. So, sa mga makikita na lang, kasi masyado ng mataas yung expenses pag pinalagyan ko pa lahat. Pero nagpalagyan ko ng hindi kasi katulad dito sa Manila. Pag nagpalaki ka ng tarp, billboard level na yon. So magbabayad ka na. Sa probinsya, hindi. Kakausapin mo lang yung may mga lupa dyan along the highway, tapos papayagan ka naman nila, like bayaran mo na lang sila. Pero so far, naman sila, mga generous naman sila. Hinayaan naman nila ako na maglagay ako doon ng malaking tarp. Siyempre, sa marketing ko din na we're from Manila, yung service, yung quality na galing sa Manila, dadali namin dito. So, ang nakakatawang part doon, kasi tinangkilik naman nila. 9 months na kami sa Bicol. Maliit lang yung place. Sobrang liit lang yung place. Kasi nga, ang iniisip ko lang na i-accommodate lang dito, 2 sa hair section, 2 sa nail section, and 2 beds. Ang set talaga ng schedule namin is from 8:30 a.m. yung operation time namin to 8:30 p.m. Probinsya, hanggang 5 lang madalas sa kanila. So, ang advantage namin kasi hanggang 8:30 p.m. kami. Then, 7 pa lang, magsi-7 pa lang, dahil maaga mo nagigising sa probinsya, ang dami-dami nang nakapila, nag-aabang dun sa promo. Ang nakakatuwang part doon, kasi yung kinikita ko sa Bicol, never ko pa siya kinita sa tagal na nagsasalon ako dito sa Manila, knowing na probinsya siya.
Okay, so investors, initial impressions, and what are your questions and clarifications for Ms. Jopay?
Okay, so my question is, so now we have the salon spa and the aesthetic, no? So, which among those three yung parang nakikita mo may pinakamalaking potential in the future?
Si salon pa rin po. Kasi si salon talaga, masyado siyang essential. Everyday may nagpapagupit. So, salon pa din po. Aesthetics naman, backup lang yon. Like ako, kasi gumagawa po ako ng microblading. Nag-aral din po kasi ako. Kasi gusto ko nag-upgrade eh. So, pag nandun ako sa Bicol, pinapa-schedule ko na lang po siya.
Very interesting. Of course, Jopay, we love the story. It's amazing to see how you're able to apply parang sabihin natin Manila style of marketing but very localized, and nakikita mo bumabalik ka agad, no, yung customers. So my question for you, being in medyo fast-paced, no, ang salon, aesthetic, maraming trends, no, how do you plan to keep Aloha fresh for your market as you continue to expand?
Even sa mga staff ko, lagi ko silang sinasabi na maglalaan kayo ng konting time para tumingin ng mga trendy. Kasi hindi pwede na kung ano yung ginawa nyo kahapon, yun na naman next month, sa susunod Dapat laging bago. Sabi ko, meron din po kasi ng mga virtual seminar. So, pinagsiseminar ko din sila.
Wow. So, any more questions, clarifications?
No, good.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much to Aloha.
Thank you.
Now on to the last pitch of the day. Let's welcome GFF Bath Essentials.
Ako po si Ara. I am your GFF Ara, founder of GFF Eco Personal Care and Sustainable Alternatives Incorporated.
A social enterprise business that wants to create a social impact. GFF's all-natural products like shampoos and conditioner bars and artisan soaps are all handmade and eco-friendly. Can this company also make a good overall impression with our investors?
Hi, what does GFF Essentials have for us?
Right now, I'm here to make you choose us. And I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. GFF stands for Green and Fit Friend. And we are here to make the world less trashy by providing you eco-friendly bath essentials with sustainable packaging. So I'd like to give you a sample of it.
Thank you.
So these are our best sellers, especially Google. And I've just learned this from feedbacks from most of our clients. So we just started with one variant, and then right now we have 5 variants already, mostly because of the feedback. So I want to tell the story first of how we started. So GFF started in the year 2018 when I came home in the Philippines. I quit my job as a flight attendant, and then I didn't know what to do. I was lost in life. I was jumping from different places, acquiring so many jobs. And then my brother told me, maybe you can join our mountaineering group so you can, maybe find yourself in the mountains. And true enough, I found myself loving the mountains of the Philippines, the different sceneries in the Philippines. Too beautiful. I've been all over the world just to find out that we have this very rich flora and fauna that we can be proud of. And so there's this burning passion to take care of it. And then my turning point was one day I came from a seminar, and then one seminar was talking about there could be less fish in the year 2050, that there could be more wastes, and what's gonna be left for us. And then I look at my nieces, and then medyo naiyak-iyak ako, parang iniisip ko, ano na yung mapupunta para sa kanila? Ano na yung matitira para sa kanila? Ano ba yung magagawa ko in my small way? So, from there, I started in little actions of ditching, a lot of packaging and stuff in my bathroom. So kung may mauubos na, ano na nga ba yung pwede kong ipalit na alternative? And then I got parang nanggigil ako, parang gano'n. Ano nga ba talaga yung pwede natin gawin na not just eco-friendly, but really works? And then, so I decided to attend workshops, ask my chemist friends, also they're my friends, on how to really formulate a good product that we can use. First, for myself, and then my family, and to my friends. Hanggang dumating na po dun sa point na pumupunta na sila sa akin kasi ang ganda nitong product. We want to buy it. So, sige, pwede pala yun. And then, late last year, after selling every Christmas, every December, I'd be selling to friends, at nakapag-ipon na po tayo, dun po kami nakapag-start na start up a small business with the help of my family. And right now, we also have a small stall in the mall, and we're heavily focused online, organically. In the last months, sobrang more on developing products po tayo. So we have different variants na dati 4 lang, ngayon 5 na siya because of the feedbacks na nangyayari. Binibigay sa akin ng yung gusto nila. So dati because my hair is fine and limp, so medyo para akong basang pusa. So ang gusto ko lang gawin talaga dati, gusto ko magkaroon ng volume yung hair ko. But then I came to know na iba-iba pala yung problem, iba-iba yung hair needs. So meron pang dandruff, yung gugo, it's our best seller kasi ginagamit pala siya ng ating mga ninuno dati na talaga siyang it's natural. Like you just cut into pieces, boil it, and then kakapal yung buhok. So, older folks yung mga gumagamit po niyan. And then clarifying for those like me who want to have volume for hair, and hair nourishment for those who have, treated hair. And then also, sumunod na lang din po yung soaps. I also attended workshops. And now, we have different items on the list na rin po dahil sa mga demand ng tao. So we now have deodorant and puff bombs, and next on the line pa po yung mga ibang requests like lip tints and so on and so forth. And I'm so happy that right now, yung vision ko of this advocacy was, it became a social enterprise of I don't have to prioritize just one, but both environmental conservation and what really works. So parang, ang galing. So parang it's like innovative.
Yes.
At the same time, nakakatuwa na posible palang ganito.
All right. Any questions from our investors?
Actually, we love sustainability, and I think it is the way of the future. It is something that a lot of consumers now look for in many brands. There is a movement towards sustainability, and with that also comes a lot of, I would say, kind of similar items. So how do you set yourself apart?
That's also one thing that I'm really happy about is that there's a lot of influx of different variations. So there's abundance in the market, and the more we have different products, that means we're becoming more environmentally conscious. Aside from that, it's more on, I think, our product, because we're a startup, we're comparatively more affordable. So I have to benchmark on that. And then it happens that along the way, it's more of the people's voice that I'm hearing. It's not because, this is just form of what I want, but it's because of what people want. So they're parang baliktad eh. It's not they're not choosing me, but I'm choosing them. That's why they come back to me.
I really like the quality of her products and even how they're named, no? Ube, kahel, hugo,
Yeah.
and I couldn't stop smelling it actually. Right? It seems you're also pretty much established now. You mentioned you have online presence and also a stall in the mall. No? So how do you intend to scale up in the future?
Right now po kasi, as much as we are all over, I'm doing it by myself. So employing people to reach, the masses and everybody who can join the causes would really help the company. So I'm looking at, yes, some help, as well as really focusing on the marketing side because right now we're organically po siya nag-grow eh. Aside from that, I think we're ready to scale up na talaga kasi we've proven it to be good because of so many feedbacks. And yeah, we just really want to go out there, market it, really give our presence online. And so that would be more of the scaling up that's going to happen. Production development and online presence.
I love what you said about, it's not just eco-friendly, but it really works. Because I think one of the challenges of this space is customer behavior tends to be very ingrained towards convenience. And there right now exists like a tension, right, between eco-friendly, but also being convenient for the average consumer. It seems like you're finding that sweet spot and you're telling us that, customers really love your product, you're getting a lot of feedback. So I'd love to hear from you, what have been some of the most insightful or helpful customer feedback that you have gotten as you've been operating that has really influenced the way that you do your business or the product line that you have so far?
The first thing that I think I've noticed a lot is there's a demand for a very sustainable packaging.
Okay.
There are some, I have to be honest, out there's a lot of plastic packaging. And then, so we have to really find a way in distributing it on our own. So this is our cost. So we don't have to prioritize whichever is better because that's what they want, but because we have to move forward, not really, going to the easy part. So yun po yung feedback na, sige, I'll prioritize na we're not gonna have so much packaging, but it's gonna be on your door the next day or the best way possible with the most sustainable packaging that we could give.
And where do you produce your products?
Here in Quezon City.
Here in Quezon City. Okay. And if you scale up and talk to a broader audience, maybe even outside of Metro Manila with how you're talking about the way you want to do your marketing, how would you make sure that your supply chain, your promise to deliver next day still holds?
So we can always have we're looking at Bulacan po because it's a lot cheaper when it comes to, the rent and everything and all that. And the products can stay for natural products like ours, it can stay for a year. So we can actually produce for a month and then deliver right here. And then the distribution will be right on the spot.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much, GFF. A big hand. We will be calling back our teams in just a bit, and our investors will make the decision on who will take home the initial 150,000 peso seed money, which the winning team will grow to win the additional 500,000 peso investment. But first, as you know, Scale Up is brought to us by Maya Business, which was then known as Pay Maya Enterprise. The company rebranded itself last April as Maya Business, your all-in-one growth partner. Maya Business enables all types of businesses to grow in bolder directions through effortless B2B payments, payment acceptance, and money management solutions. Part of the brand's transformation is the goal to support businesses in achieving greater heights. And now it's time for the investors to decide who makes it the final cut. So will it be team 1, 2, or 3? Investors, who has a chance to scale up their business further today? Let's bring back in the contestants. So investors, who gets to scale up their business today?
This was not easy. A lot of great businesses, great product market fit. But today, the winner is Team 3, GFF.
Congratulations to GFF. So right now, you actually have 150,000 pesos. Within 1 month, you have to grow it so much more. And we will be seeing you back here with the rest of the 4 finalists. So congratulations. Aw, a big hand. Thank you once again to all of our teams for today. And of course, our investors. Once again, we have Pepe Torres, Maya's Chief Marketing Officer, Lorin, co-founder of Tinybuds, and Miguel Guerrero, co-founder and CEO of Boozy.ph. Next week, 3 more teams will try and pitch their product or company closer to 500,000 pesos. This is Scale Up.
Next week, the last set of finalists will pitch their way for a chance to scale up their business.
Because of the depth, I want to ask you and to challenge you, what else can you do with clay na elevated, yung parang ka-level, kalalim ng storya na gusto nyong ipaliwanag?
Whose product will make it?
Very admirable, no, na nagsimula ka sa 5,000 na puhunan and now you're
Correct.
selling 7 to 10 cakes a day, no? Minsan sabi, 20 pa or more.